Hi, 10th graders. This is Miss Stapp with a tutorial for you over writing high quality research questions. All right, so last time we were together, we talked about research skills. What research ATL skills do you have? And what do you think you're going to need in order to successfully achieve your goal outcome? And you do have a clear goal, and it's a great goal. But now it's time to come up with the research questions you need in order to guide the criteria that will help you successfully complete this goal or goal outcome. All right. Now, you've watched the video that I've included here on developing a research question, and you know that research questions, especially great research questions, need a few things. One, they need to be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's important, and it helps us also in the end evaluate whether or not we were able to meet our criteria. Two, research questions need to be significant to your goal or maybe even just a part of your goal. Remember, you made challenging goals that were multi layered. So maybe one research question targets one layer of that goal. And finally, your research questions need to be interesting not only to you, but to other people. Okay, you're not going to stay interested in this whole personal project if your research is not interesting. And you got to make others care about this. Again, that will increase the impact of your whole project if others are interested because they know why it is important. Okay, so I've created a little goal here, and I think it's kind of fun. My goal is to research the benefits of having a class pet on student well being, to campaign for a class pet for our 10th grade. And I want that class pet to be a chicken. And I'm going to make a documentary that tracks the process of getting the school board to approve something like this for our school. So now I'm going to brainstorm what prior knowledge I have about this goal, and then what I think I'm going to need in order to achieve this goal, and that will help me come up with great research questions. Let me show you how it's done. So again, over here on the left, I've stated what my whole goal is, and there were several layers to my goal. I want to have a class pet because I think that it will increase student well-being. And I want that class pet to be a chicken, and I'm going to make a documentary that tracks the whole process of giving this approved through the administration and the school board. Now, prior knowledge I have about this goal, why I'm even interested in it, is I've had chickens. I love chickens. I know how to keep them safe and clean outdoors. However, the skills and knowledge needed to achieve this goal, I'm going to have to learn how to keep them clean and safe inside of doors, and how to keep children or you guys who are taking care of the chickens clean and safe as well while you're handling chickens. So from that, I designed this research question. What kind of products, bedding, housing, etc., do I need to keep chickens healthy and safe indoors? And then my next research question will be, and what kind of cleaning products, bedding, housing do I need to keep the people working with the chickens healthy and safe? So this is really specific. When I'm talking about cleaning products, that makes it pretty specific and measurable if I'm able to find out what kind of products and housing that is achievable. I definitely think that this information is out there somewhere on the internet. So that's the process I'm going to use as I go through. Some other prior knowledge I have about this goal is I've read somewhere that pets can induce feelings of well-being. So I would need to go out on the internet or contact experts and find out if indeed there has been research done. In the end, I'm going to need to evaluate those scientists and research and make sure that they are credible. But I can definitely develop some kind of research question from that. Also, I know that in order to get permission for new things or changes around our school, I have to create a proposal for the administration and potentially present this to the school board and so forth. So I would need to really know what that process was. And I know there's people in administration I can check in with. I know this is probably in school policies, and I can find that information as well. And then from that basic preliminary research and what I think I need to know, I can develop a couple great research questions about that in particular. So I'm not going to make you use this table that I have here. You can certainly go ahead and create something like that for your research questions. However, I strongly recommend that you start thinking now about how you are going to record all of this research going forward. I have a few examples here from other schools. The one on top, of course, is my favorite, a table. It's a research template. You see they have the resource details, notes, and then an evaluation of that resource. Now, those are all things that are important moving forward. You know, we talked about how we evaluate resources, and you're going to need to be able to show in your process journal that you have evaluated these resources as you've gone along. So I would start with a research template just like this and start putting your research questions and your research details down now. It'll be a lot easier in the end when you write this all up if you can just go back to all of the details that you've been collecting in your process journal as you go along. Below, I have another example of a student, and it looks like they did a digital, maybe a blog or something, or maybe a Google Doc. And they were keeping track of a welding process information. And this is how they set it up. On the left-hand side, you see they explain how you identified your prior knowledge and subject-specific knowledge that's relevant. And then they've listed information where they're going to get it, and then they've evaluated it on the right-hand side. So I'm not going to tell you or create a table for you. You can go ahead and do this on your own. You can put your research right here if you want. I'll add a tab to your personal projects section underneath your name so you can put in your own research, and that can certainly be available to you, but you want to keep it in the journal of your choice. So if you're writing it, maybe you write it. If you're using a Google Doc, maybe that's where you put your tables, but I'll have this space in your in your notebook available for you to use that as well. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck. Bye.